Hi Taurus, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm doing your love reading for the next 2 weeks. So let's get straight into it. So on your side, we got the Observer, but we got it in reverse. So I'm going to read the protection message. And it says here, ever think sometimes your life options are suction cupped to your face and you can't see beyond yourself? There's a big world out there, a multitude of potential realities that you're unable to perceive at present. So you're a little stuck. It's time to get advice from someone you trust, someone who has a better perspective on your circumstances. Other points of view are needed now before you move forward. Take heart. A beautiful vista is waiting for you to drink in it. You just need a little help widening your scope beyond your small self. So you might be needing to get some sort of advice because you're feeling stuck in a situation and unable to maybe look at it from a different perspective because of like all the possibilities of, you know, maybe you thinking, oh, this could go wrong in this way, this way, and this way, or it could go right in this way, this way, and this way, but I don't know what the outcome is and I just need to, you know, figure out what that is. But you need to kind of see the bigger picture in some way. So we have regeneration as your person's feelings, and it's saying here, endings come in many forms, and now is the time to stop holding on to what must die so that something better can take its place. Nature's cycles, sorry, I was reading the protection message for that. This should be the relationship message. Ignore what I just said. So it says here, the world is based on connections and relationships. No matter what loss has occurred in the past or even now, death and endings are only illusions. There is life after death, love after loss, and in this moment you are radiating the regenerative life force energy that makes you irresistible to love in all forms. Now is the time when you will see evidence of this new emergence. Can you feel it? Love is rising up to greet you. So your person kind of wants to reconnect with you in some way if this is someone from your past. Otherwise, they're just trying to make the relationship take it to a better place than what it was before. If you guys have been arguing or, you know, something along those lines, they just wanted to grow in the right direction now. And maybe their feelings are being re-sparked in some way. So we have the full moon in Gemini, and it says the answers you need are coming. So it says here, this card is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth, but remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you need may well come soon. The issue you're facing could well be one or a few conversations away from being resolved. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the very old non-Gemini message, least said, soonest mended. It's good to talk, but be careful you aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. Words have enormous power, as metaphysician Florence Scovel Shinn put it. Your word is your wand. You create magic and your own reality every time you express yourself. Have an important conversation, but stay calm. Don't be superficial. Someone is trying to flirt with you, have you noticed? You need to laugh off the situation and just move on, and job applications have good prospects. So I do see that, you know, that you're needing to kind of get something off your mind, and you do need to speak your truth in a situation, but you're needing to do it in like a very calm way, and maybe like in a more sensitive way than what you usually would. And just try to express yourself, but in like a kind way. Maybe take a gentle approach. And then we have Chameleon Spirit, and it says act as if, and this one also came out in the reverse, so I'll read the protection message. So it says here, being sensitive and having empathy for others can become a heavy burden if you don't practice self-care. Could it be that you're feeling stressed because you've tuned into challenging emotions that aren't even yours? Chameleon Spirit does not want you to adapt to these conditions by withdrawing or distracting yourself, hoping the feelings will just go away, or attempting to rescue another who may be having a pity party. You can be swallowed up trying to manage it all. It is time to figure out where you end and the rest of the world begins. Not all conditions are yours to match. You need to distinguish your own color from the rest of the world right now and take time out to soothe your sensitive soul. Choose some activities that will restore your sense of being grounded and avoid people who revel in drama. Take a break from social media too. Self-care and time out is the answer to this temporary dilemma. So there's something that you could be dealing with at the moment with your person, and maybe there's drama from their side. Maybe they're feeling sorry for themselves and trying to kind of, have a conversation with you, but you're kind of being very sensitive to their emotions, and it's putting you in a place where you're not in a good space and maybe not in alignment with yourself. So focus on your own self-care right now. and maybe get advice from other people. So let's see, or just someone that you can trust. Okay, so I want to see what the tarot has to say for you, Taurus. I want to see what is Taurus's feelings for their person, what is Taurus's person's feelings for them, situation, the obstacles and blockages, their next actions towards Taurus, and then the outcome over the next 2 weeks, as well as the overall energies. So we have the Tower as your feelings, it's Scorpio energy. Two of Swords is theirs. The Hermit as the situation, that is Virgo energy. Knight of Wands as the obstacles and blockages, that's Sagittarius energy, as well as Leo and Aries. And then we have the Emperor, which is your energy as well as Aries, as their next actions towards you. And the Two of Cups as the outcome. Bottom of the deck we have Justice. So this is Libra energy. So I do see that maybe there's something going on that, you know, karma could be at play here. Like this is kind of something that has happened in the past that needs to be resolved in some way, and maybe that's wanting to kind of bring balance back into the relationship. Someone also could be trying to make this right, maybe from before, you know, that they or you might have done something that upset the other person, and like they're trying to kind of make the situation right again and bring balance into the situation. So with the Tower being your feelings at the moment, you're feeling a little bit chaotic. Maybe you might be having some sort of explosive emotions, but also just feeling like maybe the ground is shaking underneath your feet. Like you do care about this person, but maybe something unexpected has happened that has made you feel like, you know, that something's changed unexpectedly, like you weren't expecting this from them. We'll get a clarifier on that. We have the Two of Swords as their feelings, so they could be feeling like you guys are at a bit of a stalemate and they're needing to make some sort of decision, but they're not really decisive in what it is that they're wanting to do, which path to take, and maybe needing to kind of go within and meditate. But their feelings for you is that they feel like they need more information or to see things more clearly before they make a decision towards you. They're very much in their head instead of feeling something, and they're needing to actually really go in and think on their decision. The Hermit here is a situation between the two of you, so you guys could be in separation at the moment, or otherwise just spending some time apart. Maybe there's some sort of healing that's going on separately, and you could be, you know, trying to heal yourself and them trying to heal themselves, and then just kind of shining the light on each other to lead the path of a more healed connection. But also with the Hermit there, it's kind of like you guys are gaining some sort of wisdom as to how the other person works. And then we have the Knight of Wands as the obstacles and blockages. So firstly, movement could be an issue, but I'm more feeling that maybe there's someone who's not fully committed to this connection, and I feel like maybe it could be on your side, like maybe you have a fear of commitments in some way, because with the Observer being in your feelings and the regeneration in theirs, I feel like they're more inclined to want to reconnect than what you are, because you're worried about some sort of non-committal energy. So it could be that this person is like hot and cold or in and out of your life, and you're not sure, you know, if this person is going to be very stable. You're highly attracted to them and they're a lot of fun and you enjoy their energy and their company, but it's kind of like, but I don't know if you're just going to kind of like switch again, you know. And then we have the Emperor here. So the Emperor is in their next actions towards you, so they do want to kind of get into a more stable place with you, and they want to kind of plan for the future and do things more practically with you, so start taking action towards you in a very practical way. And then we have the Two of Cups here as the outcome, so they do, you know, that you guys will reconnect in some way. There will be an equal balanced partnership between the two of you, and shared feelings, you know, just in a very harmonious, peaceful place between the two of you. So let's get some clarifiers for you, Taurus. Okay, so I want to see, what is the Tower? Five of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so maybe there's some sort of argument that's come into place and you're kind of feeling like, oh, you don't want to fight, like you don't want any drama, you're sick of the drama, and there's some sort of drama that's come to play here, and that's maybe why you're pulling back in some way. We do have the High Priestess as well, so you're really trying to go within yourself and see what is your gut telling you and what is it that you actually want out of this situation. But I do know that you don't want drama, you don't want to argue, you don't want to fight. But maybe unexpectedly you're having to kind of really go within. You could not be speaking to this person at this time as well, but you're just really having to go into your own intuition as to see what the next step is. So what's the Two of Swords here? The Nine of Cups in the reverse. They're worried to do something that is going to... They're worried to make a decision that might be the wrong decision. So it's kind of like I do see that they want to come towards you, but they're worried that if they do that, that's not the right decision in some way, and that will make them unhappy. So they could be having a very pessimistic point of view on this. And then we do have the King of Swords here. So they're wanting to kind of see things clearly, communicate things with you, and they're trying to kind of make decisions with their logical brain instead of letting their feelings take center stage, basically. So what is the Hermit? We have the Queen of Pentacles. So basically it's kind of like you guys taking space away from each other to kind of nurture yourselves at this time, and kind of focus on your own well-being and your own homes and, you know, feelings and that type of thing, just to look after yourselves before maybe giving to the connection. You guys both do want to kind of nurture this connection, but it's kind of like, okay, but there needs to be some sort of healing first, and that's what's causing some sort of confusion. Because you both want this, but yet for some reason it's like you guys are not in connection or not in talking at the moment, or in separation or something like that. There could be a lot of options, or like I was saying, like, you know, maybe you're worried about this and this that could go wrong, and this and this that could go right, and there's so many like outcomes here that you never will know which of these outcomes it is, but that's what's confusing you. So what's the Knight of Wands? We have Judgment. So I feel like maybe you're feeling judged by this person, or it's kind of like needing to make a proper final decision here, and that's what's like making you feel maybe a little bit of pressure in some way. That's why you've like pulled away from the fight, and it's coming across like it's very unexpected. Like someone needs to make a decision here, and no one's made this decision just yet. We do have Strength at the bottom of the deck, so there is a lack of confidence when it comes to this connection, of either it working out or a lack of confidence on your own part, where like you don't feel like you're good enough in some way. But it could also be that, you know, like you need the courage and bravery to kind of get over this, either this non-committal energy that's either on your side or theirs, but you need the bravery to kind of let go of that fear and make this decision. So what is the Emperor? We have the Queen of Cups. So yeah, they do really want to kind of come towards you in a loving way, and very nurturing. We've got two queens here, so they do want to come towards you. They want to show you their love, and they want to take care of you, and, you know, be kind and devoted to you and that type of thing. But they're taking logical, practical steps to get there and planning. We do also have then the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so they do miss you if you are in separation, and if not, you know, they just want to go back to the good times and enjoy their time with you, have a bit of fun, you know, let go of the heaviness a bit. But also they could, you know, if this is someone new, it's like they feel very comfortable with you already and have a lot of feelings for you already, feeling like they've known you before. So what's the Two of Cups? Like you feel like home to this person. So we have the Ace of Swords. Definitely there will be some sort of clarity to the situation, and you guys will reconnect by the end of the 2 weeks. You'll be able to kind of move past any issues, I feel like if there's a decision that you need to make here with you getting advice from someone else, you will have the clarity on what you need to decide, and that very likely looks like reconnection in some way and wanting to kind of overcome obstacles and have a successful relationship with this person. So let's get some oracles for you, Taurus. Okay, so I want to see what is Taurus's feelings. We have twin flames, mirroring shared feelings and reflection. So you do feel like there's a very strong connection between the two of you, and you could be feeling like, you know, you guys are mirroring each other or maybe even triggering each other, but you do feel the same way for them that they feel about you. But we do also have pain here, so apprehensive, afraid and cautious. So there could have been some sort of past hurt between the two of you guys that you're worried about maybe repeating in some way, but there's still this very strong flame that burns for your person. So what does Taurus's person feel about Taurus? We have second chance, yeah, reconciliation, making amends, and opportunity. They do want to come in and make things right with that justice card, as well as regeneration. And then we have spying, social network information and ways. They could be looking up, you know, your social media at this time, but they also could just be trying to get more information on the situation to see, would you be open to a second chance? So what is the outcome? We have confessions, unveiling, coming clean, and messages. Yeah, clarity is definitely coming. And then we have chasing, pursuit, toxicity, and resilience. So it's kind of like, you know, this person is going to be kind of chasing you in some way, wanting some sort of second chance. So let's see. So I want to see what the romance angels, what's coming in for Taurus. We have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So you do need to kind of give yourself that self-care, like I was saying in there, and with the Queen of Pentacles. What else? What else for Taurus? Oh, it's like they don't want to come out. They're like, nothing else. Just love yourself. What's going on for Taurus in the next 2 weeks? Thank you. We have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, so maybe you need to actually make the effort in this connection in some way, but first look after yourself and then put the effort into the relationship. Okay, what else? And then we have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So you guys could be more focused on your finances or career than you are on love at the moment. And then we do have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay, so let's get some messages from your person. So let's see what would Taurus's person say to Taurus if they weren't holding anything back. We have I'm so attracted to you. We have I hide behind material things. And we have sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Bottom of the deck, then I want to be more than friends. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope it resonated. If it did, please do give me a thumbs up. I really would appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys again either next week for your general messages or the following week again for your love reading. Take care.